Welcome to Detroit Muscle, where everybody's dreams come true. Basically here at Detroit Muscle, we build everything from the ground up, from frame off restoration to fabrication, paint and body. A lot of the stuff we do here is basically your general bolt-on stuff that we do, in and out type deal, where your Mustangs, Camaros come in, headers, exhaust. And then also we got the full builds, which are, full frame off, custom fabrication, chassis work, air suspension, motor swaps, do a lot of LS swaps, and basically, sky's the limit. Basically, we got Joey. Joey does a lot of metal fabrication, chassis work, mocking up all the, main welding stuff. And then we also have Corey. He is basically, 12 volt. He also does a lot of the sheet metal work, bead rolling, dimple dies, a lot of the trick stuff like that. And then also we have Ray, which is more mechanically old school, engine assembly, tuning, timing, stuff like that. And pretty much we can take care of anything you need. Lewis is basically paint and body. He runs the body shop back there. He's got tons and tons of years of experience, and he does from metal fab to body, paint, and the whole nine. Plus you got Aaron back there that does basically type of apprentice type work where he does, your prep, your body work, and then get you ready to paint. That's where Lou takes over. So we always wear protection and safety first. Honestly, Joey's prone to get metal in his eyes. It's an ongoing deal. So, he couldn't see out of him, so he just said, hey, I need a new set. So I called the set in first thing this morning because he was doing a lot of fabrication and chassis work back there. So.
Yep. Have a great day.
Oh yeah, I bet.
You can see?
I can see now. All right, Kyle brought me some new eye protection this morning. Eye protection is that's key. You don't want to get stuff in your eyes, end up in the hospital, and not being able to see. So you always need to wear your eye protection. Well, we all like to have a little bit of fun around here. Our co-employee Corey, he likes to set firecrackers off at us and shoot bottle rockets off at us, but it's all in good. We have fun. If you don't have no fun, then you shouldn't be around here. Even though I got my safety glasses on me, if the firecracker would have hit me, my eyes would have been protected.
Well, sometimes my aim's not the greatest with the bottle rockets, but sometimes I can get it right on. Other times I'm just holding up the bottle rocket like so, and it's just kind of sketchy. Basically, I'm just making a filler panel on the 64 Impala that I'm working on. It's just all open and you can see straight down in it. It just doesn't look attractive. So I'm making a piece of aluminum filler panel, and I'm gonna put some dimple dies in it, kind of make it look a little hot rod-ish and just more or less just something different.
That's what I wanted though.
See, you gotta have this. I just peeling the paint off or no?
Probably.
Oh, actually I did. Just left a little bit of glue.
Take the Gorilla Tape, fold it over, just tap it, it'll pull the glue right off. I promise you.
Ready? Yeah, we're ready.
Right off the top of Corey. Don't drop it on me, please. I don't want to break it either. Alright, dog. Whoa. Man, leaning against the wall.
You think over there in this corner?
I
On top of your banners?
We can? Yeah, we'll back it up. I just want to make sure it's safe. Well, basically our team's pretty solid. We have a good group of guys that get along pretty good. Of course, every team, we're with each other more than our families, so of course we're going to bicker and argue.
Yeah, you just said firecrackers. That means I got 3 bottle rockets of firecrackers.
Only no explosions today, buddy.
Man, you're always gonna ruin my fun. All you guys.
That's way too much.
Just wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna get you.
But that's part of having fun. The next day, just like you're married, you come back and you're ready to go again. So, other than that, I'd have to say our team's pretty solid, and I'm very happy with the group of guys that I have here. Basically, the C10 is about ready to. We just finished up a bunch of work. You know, we did the engine compartment, and wheel wells, and a bunch of dimple dyed stuff, polished chassis work. We two-linked it with coilovers out back, and we're taking it to Carlisle, which is a huge car show. That is why we're getting it ready, along with my car and a few other, you know, customers' vehicles that we're going to take to support with the company. My 64, and we're gonna make aluminum covers to cover like a filler plate on where the shroud goes, and then also you know, getting everything prepped so we can paint the dash and reassemble all that stuff.
How does this piece come off? Or is it stuck on?
Take a bolt from the drill, basically slide it over the bolt, put a nut on the back side, put it on the drill.
Is there the nut for it still? The nut, is that how it screws on? The nut there?
The 64, it's a Bel Air. It was actually given, you know, to me as my father. He bought it for me in my first car. It was 15, but never actually got that far. Basically, you know, I took it to the point of kind of crazy custom. It's got full airbags, 24s all around, and then, as you can see, it's got a big black Chevy with a 671 supercharger on top of it. It actually, it's bare metal with clear coat over top of it, with my painter Lou actually painted the roof and flaked the roof out, so kind of helps protect it, and also gives it a real cool finish.
Now I'm working on our 49 International Harvester. We're building a rat rod. We're doing all-air suspension, Chevy drivetrain, air conditioning, the whole 9 yards. It's going to be luxury, but a rat rod.
Well, a lot of these cars, you know, it's time and money, and you try to explain to a lot of people too, is what level do you want to take a vehicle? I explain to everybody right from the get-go, you know, what is your budget? I mean, we have an hourly rate adds up. People don't understand how many hours it takes, you know, with reality TV and stuff like that, where in today's field, you know, it kind of, you don't give a real reflection on how much time it is. So, you know, these cars, you know, they start out at a full restoration, and starting out at $50,000, can upwards of $500,000, you know. So you just have to have a customer set aside and know their budget before we take on a task like that. Well, basically, Detroit Muscle is actually, the Speed Shop itself it's a franchise off a clothing company, which brings a huge brand reference across the country. From, you know, basically clothing, hats, to coffee mugs, you know, koozies, little odds and ends stuff. You wouldn't even, I mean, even dog collars they have. So, you know, basically was based out of Michigan. I moved here, you know, 4 years ago, and you know, so that we still be in touch. The shop builds cars, and the Detroit Muscle brand sells accessories to go with it. My goal in the future is to, you know, expand, you know, and take it to that next level, where, you know, a lot of the stuff on the outside kind of looks a little rough, but in the inside and the stuff that's coming out is really where, you know, the appearance comes out. Yeah, I mean, you look at the quality of the cars we're building, the next level of stuff we're doing, you know, that's all we can do is give people quality work.